Hey everybody, and welcome to part 7 of this I keep saying Fire Red. Platinum, sorry, Let's Play. On the last episode we went through Eterna Forest and ended up in Eterna City. In this episode, we also explored Eterna City as well. In this episode we're going to be exploring a little more. Heading north where we're going to get ambushed. I didn't mean to do that, I just want to check who I've got first. Okay, well I want Hopper first, just to even out the levels. Yeah, ambush. Well, thud. Hey Sean, you came to see the Pokémon statue, right? I'll take you there. Thank you, I guess. I'm pretty sure I could have walked there by myself, but, hey. What the? So this is your first instance of seeing Cyrus in, Diamond and Pearl. So this is Eterna's Pokémon statue, shaping our world of time and space in an intertwining spiral. Revered in Sinnoh are the Pokémon of time and space. Sinnoh's myth, its truth needs investigation. Pardon me, stand aside. Swish. Anyway, so, that was Cyrus again. Oh hey, when we smacked together a brilliant flash of inspiration came to me. An easy way to become a great trainer. Yeah, that. Alright, listen close. Make certain all your attacks hit. Avoid enemy attacks for sure. You do that, you'd never lose. You'd be the invincible trainer. Anyway, go check out the Pokémon statue. See you around. What useless advice. Anyway, if you check this spot right here, you can find a Draco plate. There is text engraved in the back of the obtained plate. When the universe was created, its shards became this plate. That powers up Dragon type moves, which you won't have any of at this point in the game, unless you've got a Gyarados. No, I'm not going to listen to you. Okay, so Eterna came to be long ago in honour of ancient Pokémon. Though many things have changed, what is important has not. I hope it remains that way forevermore. Sheesh, what's the world coming to? Someone ripped off the descriptive plate from the Pokémon statue. Now no one can read the inscription. Why would someone do that? Actually, want to know what it said? The first inscription went like this, sort of. The creation of Dialga, giver of time. In laughter there is tears, and likewise, I don't know. All I know is that says Dialga. Yikes, I've forgotten big chunks of it. Want to hear about the other inscription? This one talks about Palkia. You'll find out what the full inscription later on. There is. It's called Arceus. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure there's a. I thought there was. Oh, okay. That is the guy, I think. But yeah. So heading out this way, you can find some grass onto Route 211. There are a ton of new Pokemon here. One of which is Ponyta, which we have already found in Platinum, but is new to Diamond and Pearl. I did cover it in part 4 though, so do take that into account. The next new Pokemon is Meditite. Meditite, as we saw in Eterna Forest, is a psychic fighting type. Evolves into Medicham at level 37. I think I'll just fight this trainer who's hiding in the dust. Medicham's stats will not really do it much justice until you look at its ability, which is Pure Power. I keep getting confused with that and Azumarill. Pure Power makes Medicham a monster. It learns a ton of good moves. It basically doubles its attack stat, meaning that it's going to be doing tons of damage. It's also fairly fast. It's not amazingly fast, but it's fast enough. Definitely worth using. Next you can find Chingling. Chingling is a psychic type and is the pre-evolved form of Chimecho, which was introduced in Generation 3. Luckily it's not as rare. I was going to say unfortunately, but luckily it's not as rare. It evolves into Chimecho through happiness and only at night. Chimecho is good. It's a decent psychic type, but is completely outcast by Alakazam. Also, you can find Bronzor here. only in Platinum, but you can find it a little later on in Diamond and Pearl, yeah. Bronzor is a Steel Psychic type and evolves into Bronzong at level 33. It only has one weakness if you take into account its ability Levitate. It can also have the ability Heat Proof, but Levitate's better because it gives it an immunity rather than, for God's sake, rather than a resistance. Bronzor is very, very defensive, but it also has quite good attacking stats. It's not, you can't completely rule it out. It's not amazing, but it's quite good, and those defensive stats are really quite good for it. So it's definitely worth using. You can also find Hoot Hoot here, only in Diamond and Pearl, and evolves in only at night. And evolves into Noctowl at level 20, which you can find in Platinum here. Again, only at night. Noctowl is rubbish, quite frankly. It's got good special defense, but nothing else. Skip. So yeah, there is a hiker here with a Geodude. Okay, so we'll take that out nice and swiftly. And he also has an Onyx. Level 18, which we'll swiftly take out with a Bubble Beam. Right. So, let's just smash this rock. We'll go into that cave in just a second, even though we can't really explore much, but there are a couple new Pokemon in there. There's a bird keeper here. Look at these beautiful wings. I might just do that. Okay, so bird keeper Alexandra has a Starly, level 17. Okay. And also has a Hoot Hoot. I thought she had a Staravia actually. Level 17. Oh, really? I guess there's one reason to use Hoot Hoot, it gets Reflect. Then again, Alakazam gets Reflect as well, so who the hell cares? Anyway, so let's destroy that Hoot Hoot. Okay, well, you don't really have a beak, so you do what you want. Anyway, you can find the TM for Taunt here. Not too useful in game, but very good competitively. Anyway, so in here, this is Mount Coronet, which is the big mountain that separates out Sinnoh. We can't really do much in here right now, but there is one new Pokemon in here in Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, and then one extra in Platinum. First of all, though, you can actually find, only in Platinum, you can actually find Wild Machoke in here around level 16, so you can get a Machamp very early on in the game at an illegal level, no less. You can also find Bronzor here, cool. But yeah, it is a good Pokemon, as I've covered before. You can't really do much else apart from get that Ice Heal, though, so... the one new Pokemon that you can always find here is Cleffa. Cleffa evolves into Clefairy through Happiness, and evolves into Clefable through the use of a Moonstone. Clefable's a normal type, has very balanced stats, excels in special attack though, it's very defensive, quite slow, good HP, it learns tons of moves though, it's just fantastic when it comes to coverage. Good Pokemon, definitely worth using. The other new Pokemon you can find there, only in Platinum, is Nosepass. Nosepass is a rock type. Evolves into Probopass when you evolve it, when you level it, sorry, in Mount Coronet. It must be in Mount Coronet, and it will evolve straight away into Probopass. Probopass has monster defense and special defense. Also pretty good special attack, which is quite odd. Quite slow though, not very good HP. It's also a rock steel type, which while is kinda good defensively, it's quad weak to both rock and fighting and ground, which is kind of meh. But it's okay, it's kind of worth using, but when it comes to a defensive Pokemon, I'd say Bronzong's better. Anyway, so this girl here will talk to us. Oh, that device you have. It is a Pokédex? Wow, it brings back some memories. Pardon me, but what's your name? Okay, hello Sean, I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia, I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City there is a statue of an ancient Pokemon. Have you seen it already? According to myth it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it when you're travelling with your Pokédex. Oh, I know, try using this, it should be helpful. So this is the HM for Cut, but we cannot use it until we've defeated the gym. Remember, the hidden move Cut can be used in the field. It will let you go places that were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling up your Pokédex, right? Then luck be with you, young trainer. Okay, there's one last thing. Please give my regards to Professor Rowan. Okay, so... this was a fairly short episode actually, but I do... Oh, hang on just a minute. You can cut behind here to get a super potion. I know it's a super potion, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, the gym has changed between Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, but we'll get into that on the next episode, I think, because I think I just want to cut it all up. Hi, I'm Gardenia. I'm this town's gym leader. My last challenger was this awfully speedy young guy. I wonder who that was. Actually, his name was Barry. He told me about you. He said that another challenger's on the way, so that made me antsy. At my gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, until the end. The challenger has to beat all of the other gym trainers first. I'll be waiting in the back, trainer. Don't disappoint me. Okay, so, on the next episode, we will be covering the Eterna City gym. Until then, see you next time, guys.